Hi there, my name is JackTheFallout, and it is no secret that I am a huge fan of virtual reality and the VR game Blade and Sorcery. So now that the 1.0 trailer is out, I thought I would do something a little different. Welcome to my first ever trailer breakdown. I'm gonna pick out as much as I can from this trailer and talk about it. Let's begin. Also, if you haven't watched the trailer yet, don't use my video to watch the trailer. Go into the description of this video and watch the full release trailer first. With all that being said, let's begin. So the trailer starts with a lovely fire spell, showing some runes on the wall. I believe you could probably translate those. And if we go back, you can also see a big door. I think that this may be one of the many doors that you can find in the new dungeons. Oh yeah, just saying, this video is going to be full of speculation. Take anything that I say with a pinch of salt. I also want to say how incredible the new Warp Frog logo plus with fire is. It's really cool. We've got some lovely passing shots of various dungeon locations. And this shot right here looks very similar to the doorway in the cave, but I'm not entirely sure if it is, because you can see some water dripping around the other side, and I don't ever remember hearing water outside that doorway, so it seems that the doorways are very similar. I'm not fully sure whether this is home base or not. This place right here is very reminiscent of the canyon. To the left of the image, you can see that it is near water. There also seems to be some pretty red trees here. We also get a lovely view of a door being opened. I reckon this door is being opened with some kind of magic or a crystal that you get. So this is the new skill tree, and we see that they're holding a new kind of staff, which is also really cool. It's got a really cool design to it. You can also see 3 different colors, and I think the blue is magic, the red must be melee, and I looked at a previous Steam post, and it appears that green is mind and body, most likely. I'm not 100% sure though. It says mind and body on the Steam page, so I'm guessing that's what that is. We also have some panoramic shots of some beautiful dungeon locations. Whether they're new dungeons or old dungeons, I'm not entirely sure yet, but they do look absolutely amazing. One of the new things coming in the game are valuables that are going to be able to be found in a dungeon. So here you can see like 2 gold bars, a crystal, some health potions, something I have no idea what it is, and a goblet. We have another one of those pesky skulls, and what the fuck is exactly what I said when I first saw this. As with every new creature or thing added to Blade and Sorcery, this has been brilliantly named Hector, and he is some kind of golem. So from what I can tell from this is there's gonna be some form of boss battles at the end of these dungeons, or even in the middle. It's incredible. I can't believe they're adding new enemies. I am so shocked. I can't wait to kill that. It also looks like it is powered by some form of crystal, or that is a laser. You can also see circles on its body. I imagine you're going to have to hit them with some kind of projectile to damage it and go in for a killing blow. From what I can see here, it seems like the canyon is getting a bit of a revamp. This is facing the other way, so you can't see the lion statues or the door behind you, but you can see a snake head sticking out of the wall. I'm unsure if that is there as of now. There also seems to be a fair amount more detail on the floor. It looks really cool. I have no idea what's going on. I reckon this place is one of 2 things. It's either a teleport location or somewhere to heal yourself. Here is a woman getting hit with a stool, and if you take a peek to the left, you might be able to see that it is possibly snowing, or it's ash or sand. Here it seems it has been confirmed that you are now going to be able to imbue arrows and then launch them at your enemies like so. This is absolutely no doubt the arena, which has had a small revamp. You can see a large planet in the distance. You can see how much work and effort has gone into all of this. I love the high fantasy vibes that everything in this trailer gives off. It's truly breathtaking. Taking another look at this image, you can see a few rocks jotted about, which could definitely be used as weapons, and they have updated the gates as well. It appears that you're going to need to use your magic to get from high places to low places in the new large expansive areas that Crystal Hunt is going to offer you. Here we unfortunately see a wild Baron drowning. This kind of confirms that there are going to be some obstacle-based puzzles in the Crystal Hunt game mode. We can see a really cool lightning spell being used that is very reminiscent of the one that's already in the game. Now, if we take a look at this image, it seems that enemies are going to be able to imbue their own weapons now, as well as new enemy types. This dude here, I've never seen him before. And the lightning just looks incredible, and the surrounding area looks really good as well. Here we have some poor knight getting bonked on the head, and I'm pretty sure this location is one of the pre-existing dungeon locations that can already be found in the game. It also confirms that heavily armored enemies are going to be added to the game, which I really like, because there was the Renaissance plate armor that added an extra level of challenge to the game. But I always felt like that sort of thing should have been in the game in the first place, and I'm really glad to see that it is going to be in the game. I like challenging enemies. That's really cool. This dude right here is having an extremely bad day, but there are some things we can see in the surrounding area. It appears that, again, the enemy to the right is using electric and an imbued weapon. So enemies can definitely imbue weapons themselves, which I really like. There is some new armor that you can see on this guy being stabbed in the face, as well as the new daggers too. So these seem like new weapons. You can also see some new armor on the Baron's hand as well. And the surrounding location is really cool. It appears that that is snow on the floor. So there might be a snowy area in the dungeons or the Crystal Hunt mode. I'm not sure, but that rug in the background also looks really cool too. What a wonderful kick. There's nothing to unpack, it's just a good kick. Another pretty conclusive confirmation of large expansive areas. I have no idea what this is, but it looks damn cool. I have a small theory. Remember that thing from earlier that I said was a teleporter? This could be a teleporter. Some areas in the dungeon you could teleport out of them, but that's the best that I've got. It's either that or something to do with skill points. So yeah, you can climb on the stone golems, which appear to have crystals along its chest. So I assume if you defeat them, you get the crystals. The ability to use magic to grab enemies and slam them to the ceiling, to the floor, is confirmed, and I love this. This seems to be the aftermath of an unknown fire spell. Shit looks like napalm. It appears we have a gravity push and this, which seems to be a combo between electric and fire. Again, some large expansive areas. I love it. This is the Citadel, and you can see the large planet in the distance. You saw the same planet in the arena. We have a small cracked bridge, and the Baron seems to be running through enemies using some form of strength. I don't know if this is a skill or just normal. I could also hear some new hit sounds in there too, which is interesting. From this bit, it appears that the enemies have more weight to them, which I like the look of. It's possible this is a homing skill in play, but I'm unsure whether it is or not. Seems like there are going to be moments where you're going to have to swim. Learn to swim. Here are two different spells. The first one is gravity and lightning combined for some really cool visuals. It looks really impressive, and this one seems to be some kind of black hole vortex spell that just sucks everything in. We can also see a new sword here as well, and in the sky we can see the sky anomaly in the sky, which is where a sky anomaly would be. This is visible here, so this must be fairly close to where the main menu is, but it's a different way. It's so confusing. Getting the geographical locations of this trailer is hard, goddammit. We also get another better look at Hector. You can see the character's using a spell to launch himself in the air and to try and spear Hector in the face. It's really, really cool. I can't wait to fight it. You can also see here at the top, you can see that the lion seems to be replaced with a snake, or the lion is still there. I'm unsure. It also appears that the NPC is wearing some new armor. I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Hector can use laser attacks, which is cool. This attack seems similar to the big electric beam you can do we saw earlier on in the trailer. Okay, there's some things that we need to have a look at in quick succession. This first image seems to be some kind of doorway. This second image is floating down using some kind of spear staff. And this one is what I think might be the long anticipated soul magic. But it could be something entirely different, like what happens when you break a crystal. I'm not sure. It's really interesting. In the background, you can see a big swirling vortex. I think this is the same location as that same vortex. And I also believe that vortex is directly in the center of this map. You know, the little circle bit. It's possible this is how you get skill points, and certain skill points can be spent in certain ways. So like this could be a fire skill point or a fire skill that you find in a crystal hunt dungeon. I'm not sure. And right at the end here, we can see a bunch of symbols that show up, and those symbols turn into the end update. This is a little clue to how some things can be translated. So yeah, that was my video. This is everything that I've picked up from the trailer. I probably missed some things, but you know, everyone misses something. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like. Join my Discord. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the update trailer. And all I really got to say is I'm absolutely dead excited to spend another 600 hours playing Blade and Sorcery. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Oh, I have a gun.
A few moments later.
I feel like I just did something bad.